President Sarvis.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming out. I learned about 30 seconds ago that I was going to come up here and introduce Rob, so I won't be up here much longer. Most of you know me, but for those who don't, I'm Ashton, I'm Rob's wife, and he's the most avid supporter. You know, Rob came to me several months ago and asked, and I was supporting him for this race, and I said yes. And the reason I said yes is because I believe, like you, his message and his ability to inspire so many people. And I was able throughout this process to join Rob along with the kids on many of the weekend trips. And I've talked to many people who actually cried to me as they talked about how inspired they've been by this campaign. So, you know, I've got a lot of different responses from people that I've asked tonight about therapy and the results. I'll just keep projecting.
It's good.
Sorry about that. But I just want to say thank you to all of you for coming out. There have been a lot of ups and downs for us throughout this process, but I think overall it's been a good learning experience for me personally as well as for Rob. And I'd say that if I had to do it all over again, I would. And that's because I believe in his message. I believe in his ability to inspire people, and I don't think this is the end of us. So,
thank you very much. This event means a lot to me. We've worked really hard, not just myself, but all of you guys. It's really touching, and it means so much to me that you guys, since day one of the campaign, have really stood behind me and lifted me up when I was feeling down, and just kept me going. So there's a lot of thank yous I have to say, but I'm not going to rattle off a bunch of names here. I'm going to do that individually, but I just want to single out a few people who have been just incredibly important to this campaign. John LeBone has been my campaign manager, architect of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Of course, I want to say a special thank you to my wife, Astrid, who was there are a few others who, Joe, I don't know if he's here, Joe on our feet. I mean, I know he is here, there he is. He was pretty much my first volunteer after John, and he's been my biggest champion, just going out and convincing so many people to vote for me. And he probably has the best conversion rate. I know he won these votes today, certainly. But Chris Taylor, also I want to say a special thank you to. I see Donna Grievous over there, who very early on invited me to talk in Richmond. Introduced a lot of libertarians here in Richmond. Bill Redpath, who was instrumental in getting us on the ballot. The five-time Libertarian Party candidate. So
thank you, Rob.
Hopefully we can make that stick.
Great campaign. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you. But anyways, there are a lot of other people I have to thank, and I will thank them individually and in person, but I want to thank you all for supporting me every step of the way. And the ballot access, we're going to have to try again, but we will try again. We got a lot of voters in Virginia inspired to be in politics again, or for the first time. That's a huge accomplishment. There are a lot of people who have not heard a campaign like this. The modern political campaign, the conventional wisdom is that it has to be very negative, apparently. You know, I think we proved that people really respond to a positive issues-based campaign. People really respond to the idea that we can have both economic and personal freedom. People really responded to the idea that the principle of the rule of law is something that we have to protect vigilantly, that we can't have cronyism and corporatism, that we have to have a welcoming society where everybody can come here and have the equal protection of laws. So we showed a lot in this race, and you know, it just shows that there's so much more. We have the opportunity to do so much more for this state, and you know, Virginia voters saw something that they saw the sincerity of this campaign, and everybody was you know, campaigning. The fact that we were really focused on Virginia policy and fighting for what's right for Virginia, that we didn't have national ambitions, that we didn't care what people were saying about us throughout the country, that this was really about Virginia. You know, maybe we didn't want to show everybody in the country that Virginia can do it right. And I think we showed that, you know, this campaign can be a model for other ones, where if we have the right people with the right message, which is a message that's focused on freedom under the rule of law, running a mainstream campaign, working as hard as we can to get to every single voter, then we can make a huge difference. And you know, when the two-party system has you know, failed to govern in the public interest, then there is a role for third parties, and that's where we have to punch above our weight, and we have to, you know, get on the ballot when they make it hard to get on the ballot. We have to force our way into the debates when they try and keep us out of debates, and we have to get in front of every voter. And the way to do that is hard work, making sure that we have the network, making sure the Libertarian Party has the infrastructure and institutional memory, and that's what we're going to invest in. You know, this campaign doesn't stop tonight, it continues, and I'll be there with you trying to make a difference for as many years as it takes. So thank you. And I'll say one more thing. You know, enjoy tonight. Tonight is about a celebration of what we accomplished. You know, tonight, you know, we really did accomplish something special, so enjoy it. We'll get back to work tomorrow. But we should also recognize that whoever is the governor at the end of the night, you know, we have to make sure that they have our support when they do the right things, and that we're criticizing them constructively when we feel that they're doing the wrong things. So that's our, you know, we have to stay positive, and we have to focus on policy in a principled fashion. So thank you again, and you know, let's enjoy this night.